from bricks, Knox finest.
Yeah, yo, we live, yeah, those finest, yeah, we live,
Welcome to the Seventh Letter Podcast. He is I, and I am him, the letter G. Glad to be here with you because you took your time out to be here with me. As you guys know, in my journey of like health and fitness and stuff, like I've decided in 2020, a little bit before COVID, that I was gonna start investing in my body. So my first round of investing in my body was CrossFit, and I wanted it for the community aspect. I was going to the gym, but I wasn't seeing any changes in my body. So I started doing CrossFit. And what I got from CrossFit from the brother Blue Titan CrossFit in I think it's in Rockaway, New Jersey. It's a great way to just reset like how you view your health and your fitness desires and everything, and how to hold yourself accountable. And with that, gentlemen, having to check in every day, get on the scale, weigh myself, send my weights, I learned how to like do like the online stuff because COVID came. We weren't able to do like the group classes, so I had to like buy the sandbags and all of the stuff on my own, and I ended up doing it on my own. And I think when I started, I was 287 pounds, and I got all the way down to 239. So doing CrossFit, and I began to kind of slip back into my old habits and not eating as well as I wanted to. So I had gotten up to like 240, 247, I think. And it's this guy that I was following on Instagram for years. His name is Ben Diesel. And he was like he was real heavy, like 380 or something like that. And he got his shit, all of his shit was right. Like I think he got down to like 230 or something like that. And his shit was crazy. So he had like a sale around, usually I start to slip around the holidays. Like that Thanksgiving, really, honestly, that Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and Valentine's Day. In football season, it's just, I mess my diet all the way up. Like, it's horrible. Like, I don't stay consistent at all around those times because you just in a constant bad habit. Like, I will always reserve my cheat days for like every other weekend or maybe one weekend a month. But when you got football, it's every Sunday. Even when I'm at work today, like Sunday, I gotta eat. It's the day to eat poorly. And then you got Halloween, where the kids have all this candy and just treats and everything is just all over the house. Then you got Thanksgiving, where you got Thanksgiving food, leftovers. So you got mac and cheese all over the house and stuffing and cakes and pie. My wife and children, they love to bake. So we always have plenty of dessert whenever there's any type of celebration. Like last weekend was Easter, and it was so much dessert left over. I left it at my mom's house, and I called some of my friends down the hill. Yo, go to my mother's house. It's mad dessert. Pick it up, you know. Then you got Christmas, and then you eat terrible on Christmas, and then you got leftovers, and then New Year's comes, and then there's more, and then you have your little resolution popping, and you try to get yourself together, and then you got Valentine's Day, because me and my wife, we celebrate Valentine's Day, so there's candy left over from that. So that's when I usually I done put on 15 pounds by then, so then I have to end up calling. So I just had to put it in context, let you know how this whole fitness thing works for me. So in 2021, I wasn't back up to 280 pounds, but I was well on my way. If I would have kept it up, I would have been back quick. I put on weight fast, and I forget because I wear sweatpants and scrubs. Everything stretches, and then all of a sudden I got to wear a suit or some dress clothes or going out with the homies or something or with my wife, and I can't fit shit. That's how it goes. So I again, back to the guy Ben Diesel. He had a special after Valentine's Day where it was like cut half price. So the Nutrition Made Simple page he sent me to, it was a guy named Wahday. Wahday was a former bodybuilder. He still, stay active in the gym and everything. I never saw this man in my life. Never. But he was very good at his job. We had to send, he sends you basically a script, and you have to study it first before you even start the program. So you read the thing, it basically breaks down your macros. He tells you how much protein and how much fat and how much carbohydrates, how much sugar, how to work out, how to do your sets, everything, how to do everything in the beginning before you even are able to start. Then he sends you a quiz that you got to take and send it back to him. Then you start the program. So I kind of had a good idea. You know, I'm pretty good at test taking, so I sent it back to him. He sent pictures of your body. He said, well, you don't look bad. You know what I'm saying? You just got to probably, dial in your diet and everything. So very quickly, I was already running. So my cardiovascular level was already up. My metabolism, I don't know, it fluctuates. It just depends. But like the first 2 weeks, I lost like, I guess 10 pounds. A lot of times that's like water but not really fat. But every week as my weight was just coming off. And when it was stagnate, then we go up another 10 minutes on the cardio. Made sense. He started me back on 20. First we start with 20 minutes cardio. Then we go up to 25, then we go up to 30. And if your body's not responding, then you go up a little incrementally with your cardio. So we got up to like 40 minutes when we were trying to strip off the last, because there's different phases to his plan. Last summer, as you see, if you look at my Facebook and Instagram pages, I was posting a lot of body shots. I really loved being lean. He always would get upset with me because I run. He wanted me to walk. He's like, I can't run. I can't run for nothing. I ain't got no win for nothing. And I would be like, I love running. It's just a challenge. I like to play basketball. I like the lean look. The way my body holds fat, it stores fat in my lower belly and my ass. Like my butt gets big. So running keeps everything under control and tame. So, but he never liked it. Actually, he wanted me to get bigger. Now I'm 6'5". So if I was to get bigger, I look like a bouncer. So I like the lean, athletic look, and I was telling him so. He would always try to get me to get bigger and do phase 2. And I swear, man, rest in peace. He passed away yesterday. I had got back with him in maybe 2 months ago. And I was finally about to go into phase 2 because I felt like, I had basically plateaued. I'm kind of maintaining now. But I needed that accountability. I went back to him because he was so good. Nothing against the CrossFit guy, but I like the bodybuild. I like bodybuilding. I like lifting weights. I like the challenge. I like pushing myself. And it's not that you don't do that with CrossFit, but it's very snappy. And what I mean by snappy, it's a lot of movements that are like, I could just see myself snapping something and I ain't really with it. So I like bodybuilding. Plus it's just, I like the sport of bodybuilding. I just enjoy it. But yesterday, as I look on, Instagram, I'm sliding up. I see rest in peace to a living legend. And you just see hundreds of oh my God, but hundreds of lives that he just affected in a positive way. Hundreds of people say, yo, where are you serious? This why. And you have to check in every day with him. And I was noticing the last couple of weeks that he wasn't really checking in, as he always, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing he wants you to do, send you your weight. And I just noticed that the responses were coming later and later, and then not at all. So I didn't really, because he was kind of like, you good, G, like you don't really need me, but I'm just gonna watch you until we move you into phase 2. And I was supposed to start phase 2 in May. So I just want to, in so many ways, like he affected so many lives for the better. He made your life better. He would never, ever let you short yourself. So when you telling him I'm like, well, I know that's just water weight. He was like, it's what? Yo, look at your body, man. That's not water that you burn. That's fat. You know what I'm saying? He just wouldn't let me talk down on myself. You know what I'm saying? He could have been wrong as hell, but he always made you speak of yourself and your improvements positively. And I never met this man in my life. I only talked to him on text. He did not have a social media page. His only social media page was his business, the Nutrition Made Simple thing. and he was very good at his job, yo. And I am much love to his family, his friends, and he affected a lot of people's lives, man. He impacted me in a good way, because after I got my abs, I was unstoppable. I feel like I am able to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to the God, man. Word up, yo. He was a good guy. He was real good at his job, yo, and he made me gain more confidence in myself and more accountability. And just don't ever speak down on myself. That's what he kind of gave to me. You get jewels from the craziest places, man. If you go into life thinking that you know everything, you ain't gonna never learn nothing. Everybody on this earth, from the person you think is the wisest to the person you feel is the lowest, everybody on this earth can teach you something. Anybody. A homeless man, a guy on the train, a guy on the bus, a guy in the room next to you, a guy that you in the cell with, your bunkie, somebody that you in the holding cell with if you get locked up. I swear to God, man, everywhere you learn something, and you learn something from somebody. I've learned a lot about myself from people that are mentoring me now that I didn't even see in myself. I'm supposed to be doing this initiative with my professor, trying to get more African Americans to go to the community college that I went to. I'm all for it. Then he asked me, did I want to be an adjunct professor? I said, well, how you do that? Everything that I've gained in my life came from somebody seeing something in me that I didn't see, and speaking up to me, speaking aspirationally to me, making me truly believe in my abilities, and really making me not afraid to chase my dreams and my full potential. So I say all that to say, man, rest in peace, Wahday, Nutrition Made Simple. If you want to join the program, it's Ben Diesel on Instagram. It's probably the best program that I've been a part of. I lost so much weight. I gained so much muscle. They do the fitness. They do the diets. They give you the workout plans. You got to check in every day with an accountability coach. It's the best investment you can probably ever make with yourself, man. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, Wahday. And I guess that's it, but just don't short yourself, man. Keep on fighting. Stay focused. Read your books. Eat your 5-6 meals a day. Work out 3 to 5 times a week. Take care of your kids. Peace.
Yeah, she wanna go to the shore. Sure, I'm sleeping on these bitches. Snore. I've been in the gym working on my core. Backy on the elliptical floor. Ass softer than the small. Type of bitch y'all spoil. After a funnel cake in the swim, we getting it in. Real rap. I didn't call after that. We went half on the short stay and a snack and I smashed. Knew all about it that I needed to. I'ma tell my brother to see you when he gon' trash you. Well, let that nigga know I'm strapped and I don't wrestle. Couple days later, I finally saw the asshole. She don't like how you treating her. Your sister was the cheapest fuck I ever had, and I needed something better. Take it to the hands or the eaters, bro, whatever. I ain't off that route. Tell her stay off my timeline, girl.